We will be working on day 5, which is looking at more similar triangles. And always when you are solving for unknown length or an angle, you have to write down the similar triangle statement. This means similar, and the wiggly line with underline, that means congruent. Okay, so let's do an example for number 1a. Are the triangles similar? And if so, write a similarity statement and the ratio proportion statement. So we will write the similarity statement and the ratio proportion statement. So for number 1, well, let's see. So there's no like exact which angle is the same. We do know that we're given 4, 8, 10. And then 4, 2, 5. So what I want you to do is I want you to match the big number with the big number, and then small number with small number. So it looks like we have, let's say we have FD. So FD is the big number. Then it must be proportional to LN, which is the big number, LN. So it's like saying 5 over 10. And then let's see, the next big number is 4. FE is proportional to the next big number is 8 here, MN. So MN is 8 and FE is 4. Next, the smallest number in this case is ED. So ED. And then the smallest number in this triangle is LM, which is 2 over 4. Okay, so what does that mean? 2 over 4. Yes. Oh, I think I mixed it up. Sorry. It should be LM, which is 4, and this is 2. Okay, now let's double check if the proportionality is same. So 5 divided by 10 is 0.5. 0.5. And then 4 divided by 8 is also 0.5. And then 2 divided by 4 is also 0.5. They're all, the proportionality constant is the same. So we could say that a triangle LMN is proportional to or similar to, so angle L is same as angle D, right? Over here, LD. And angle M is proportional to angle E. And angle F, over here, angle F, is proportional to angle N. Like that. Okay. So this, the first one is the ratio proportion statement. And the second one is a similarity statement. So yes, they are similar. Okay, now what about, let's try number 5. So if you look at number 5, we're given the same angle over here. So it looks like Q is the same angle as B. So when we are writing, let's say triangle PQR, and similar to triangle, so we know that Q is same as B, so the middle angle is going to be B. They're the same. And now we need to figure out which angle is same as P. Is it A or C? Well, to do this, let's write down the proportionality statement. It looks like so the numbers are definitely getting bigger. So it looks like the highest number, 6, and the highest number is 9 here. And then the next highest number is 4 becoming 6. Okay, so we could write down this statement: AB is proportional to PQ. And then we could say BC is proportional to RQ. And it looks like PR, oh no, sorry. PR should be at the bottom. PR is proportional to AC. So let's plug it in. So we know that AB is 9, PQ is 6, BC is 6, and RQ is 4. And for both of them, we don't know. AC over PR. Well, let's try dividing it. So 9 divided by 6 is 1.5. And 6 divided by 4 is also 1.5. They're the same. So therefore, yes, they are proportional. So that means that so we said that B and Q is the same, right? So that means A must be proportional to P. So P is A, and then we already know that P is A, so that means C and R is going to be proportional. So R is proportional to C. Okay, so yes, they will have the same angle and the same proportion length. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so let's try the next question. Number 6. So it looks like we're given 2 triangles here. We are given triangle ABE. Okay, so we have ABE. And then we have triangle ADC. Okay, so we need to find the scale factor. So what it is, all you need to do is look at this statement. So let's look at the first two. AB is proportional to AD. So AB is proportional to AD. BE is proportional to DC. So BE is proportional to DC. And then AE is proportional to AC. So AE is proportional to AC. And make sure the numerator represents triangle 1 and the denominator represents triangle 2. And then we are going to find the value of x. So let's plug in. So AB is 10. AD is x and y equals BE is 9. DC is 15. And AE is x. And AC is, we all add together, 17. So to find x, we're going to use the last two. So let's crisscross, cross multiply. So it will be 15 times x is equal to 9 times 17, which is 153. And then whatever it's in front of x, we're going to divide by 15. So it cancels out. Therefore, x is equal to 10.2. Okay, so we found x. Now, in order to look for y, we're going to use these two proportionality. Okay, because you can only use 2 out of the 3. You cannot use all 3 together. So same thing, we're going to cross multiply. So 10 times 15 is 150. And then 9 times x plus y. But we know what x is. So 150 equals 9. For x, I'm going to plug in 10.2 plus y. And after that, So in order to isolate for y, we are going to do the distributive property, algebra. Distribute and distribute. So when you distribute, you get 150 on the left side, stays the same. So 9 times 10.2 is 91.8. 9 times y is 9y. Now I'm going to collect the like terms by bringing 91.8 to the other side. So we will be subtracting. So 150 minus 91.8 is equal to 9y. So that will give me 58.2 equals 9y. Now whatever it's in front of y, we're going to divide that by that number. So 9 and 9. So it cancels out. So therefore, y is equal to 6.47. And that's how you find y. Okay. So please remember, having the similar triangle statement, it's very beneficial to get started writing the ratio proportion statement. Okay. Okay. So let's try another type of question. Let's try number 8a. It says find the unknown signs. So first of all, we need to figure out write down the similar triangle statement. So it looks like we have the same angle. They're sharing the same angle Q. So let's say we have triangle PQR is similar to triangle. We know that Q is going to be the same. So Q stays in the middle. And I'm sure you notice that we have an arrow here. That means they're parallel. So using the parallel theorem, we know that, as you can see like this represents that it's a alternate angle, the Z pattern. Do you see that? So that means angle P or angle R must be same as angle M. So for R, I'm going to write M. So then the P must be same as angle K using the alternate Z pattern. Okay, so now that we have the similar triangle statement, let's write down the proportionality. First two and the first two. So PQ is proportional to KQ. So PQ is proportional to KQ. QR is proportional to QM. And PR is proportional to KM. And then let's plug in all the information. So it looks like PQ is represented small letter r. R over 6, P over 5, and then 8 over 4. Now, it's impossible to do the first two because we don't know what R and P is. Okay, so therefore, let's start solving for P, the last two. So we're going to cross multiply. So 5 times 8 is 40. P times 4 is 4P. And we're going to divide both sides by 4. So P is equal to 10. 40 divided by 4. So we found P. So now that we know what P is, which is 10 now we can use the first two to do cross. So it will be 6 times 10, which is 60. 5 times R, which is 5R. And we're going to divide both sides by 5. So R is equal to 60 divided by 5 is 12. So R will be 12 kilometer. And P will be 10 kilometer. And that's your final answer. Okay, good. Now let's try question number 9. So the tips of the shadow of a flagpole and 1.5 meter fence, so this is the fence here, meet at the point S. Okay, so we meet over here. The following lengths are measured. So ST is 2.7, QT from here to here is 7.4, and we're going to use this information to find the height of the flagpole. So we're looking for X here, PQ. And then round your answer to the nearest tenth. So we notice that we have two types of triangle, the big triangle, and we have a small triangle over here. So we could write down the similar triangle statement. So triangle, let's say PQS is similar to triangle RTS, right? So angle T and Q, they all have 90-degree angles. Now let's write down the proportionality statement. So we know that PQ is proportional to RT, QS is proportional to TS, PS is proportional to RS, and let's plug in PQ, that's what we're looking for, X over 1.5, QS, so QS in this case is from here all the way to here. So we got to do 7.4 plus 2.7, which is 10.1. So 10.1 over TS, which is 2.7. And then we don't know what PS and RS is, so we just omit this. So after that, we are going to cross multiply. So 2.7 times X is equal to 1.5 times 10.1, which is 15.15. And then we're going to divide both sides by whatever it's in front of X, which is 2.7. Cancel, cancel. X, when you divide it, is going to give you 5.6 meter. So therefore, we could say that the flagpole is 5.6 meter tall. And make sure you end with a complete sentence.